y'all. I just I'm hurt about the situation. Um, and no, for real, I'm very hurt by that tweet. Someone that's way younger than me. And I remember when I was 20 years old in 1999, trying to be famous. And I'm almost 40. I'll be 39 this year. If y'all already heard the dude that rapper uh upcoming rapper of course millennium rapper uh yeah, upcoming rapper uh Xxxtentacion Xxxtentacion had just passed away. It was shot and killed in Florida. No, yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. And I've been critical towards his career and what he been doing, but this is, yeah, I'm showing a lot of mercy here. And it's probably from after God through me. Um, I don't know the details of the murder. I'm even speculating it's probably other rappers he was beefing with or the Klan because y'all know that last year of the video, trying to bring a message about stopping police shooting. I don't just think these street rappers that be of color would be African American Hispanic. I think also, I know that's my opinion, because y'all know that besides the beats he had with Drake and other rappers in LA and other parts of the country, there was also too, y'all need to look very deep, when he did the video about the white child getting lynched to show a message, how was your child be lynched, stop killing us, of African descendants, and people of color, and police shootings and stuff. So I'm just thinking that it has something to do with that. No, I don't think it's somebody just in the industry, because besides the Drake situation and the other rappers beefing with him, I think it's also something to do with the Klan, because that's Florida. Okay. Um, no, I'm sorry. I'm not saying I don't know all the details, but I'm putting everybody as suspect. Just down to the thug rappers. Okay, the thug clans could be involved too. That's my opinion. This is my opinion, because they did threaten him after that video. Okay, so it's not just other rappers that's African American, Hispanic, and people of color. Um, it's also too. I wouldn't be shocked, or maybe they set him up, because sometimes you have coons and portrait type, Latin coons, coconuts. We get involved in that type of mess. Okay, that's why I tell people, don't. It's always can't don't think your brother of color of any is always your friend. My Fiddling rule the roots. Okay. Anyway, but it's just sad, This young man, and I don't know, you're wrong. I don't condone the things he did, but just to go out and just shoot, is it that worth it to go kill another person? If they didn't come out to kill you, that's the only time I'm for you to killing somebody is someone doing some bodily harm to you. But to go randomly kill somebody, this is sad. This is completely sad. Very sad. I mean, not to wish death on anybody and I get myself in legal trouble, but yeah, I don't do that to George Zimmer, okay? So why it's on, because he said some things on social media, or either the video of on the white child being lynched to show that, hey, you want your child being lynched, so don't lynching people, men of color. That's the message of the video was. Um, because at first I thought it was a video trying to attack white. No, when I actually saw the video, it made sense. And y'all got along, but that's how we get along when we had Trayvon Martin killed and other Mike Brown and Sandra Bland, you know what I'm saying? So don't be sitting here, neglecting that. Um, Negating that, excuse me. But the truth about it is he passed away. He got killed today. And a lot of people, Takashi 9, Lil Pump, Chris Brown, J. Cole, Kanye. A lot of people are shouting this man out. And I just do my shout out to show my pay respect, even though I had a lot of issues with Takashi 9 and Xxxtentacion and Kodak Black and all. This is no different than Tupac and Biggie, okay? No, this no for real. And it's like, then we learned that generation like 20 years ago, you know, is it that serious to kill another person? If it is a person of color, y'all something wrong with y'all. I mean, dang, is it that worth it? You know, a long time just like kill someone to kind of take your life or abuse you. But just to go just a random kid because he said some things on social media, please stop. Is that and y'all if y'all of color doing this, okay, African, Hispanic, whatever, this is Trump America. So is it that worth it? Y'all really want to be the next private prison complex slave, you know? And so he passed away 20 years old. And my prayers go out to the family and prayers to him to go to heaven. Of course, we're not all perfect, but only God makes that call. You got folks say I'm saved, and I know that saved means it's temporary because Lord don't get you to heaven. You know, but yeah, I mean, the people who twist scripture and abuse people in the name of God and claim it's not abuse, basically pass false things to hush too about and promote racism, that too. Okay, about who going to heaven. Let the unclean go to heaven. So please don't come with me on this. Okay, you're not the judge. Only one judge. God is, not no human. But it's so sad, really. I know I'm just appalled, you know. But this is my opinion. This is my belief, and I'm not attacking Xxxtentacion. This is a message to those who are younger than me. Okay, who 19? I could have been their daddy if I had a child young. Okay, in the 90s when I was a teenager. We learned, us Generation X's, learned from this mistake, this abuse, this sin, whatever you want to call it, for the Tupac and Biggie situation. You young people, and I ain't no perfect person, but you young people, especially young rappers and other artists, need to stop this mess. I don't want to cuss it because this is a religious situation dealing with someone's death, okay? Trying my best to keep my language clean. We learned that we had to slow down. The gangster. Besides you portraying the thug, the cholo, the gangster, whatever, trying to get your community and those especially who's young, who don't know anything, scandalize them to be the next prior president complex slave, 13th Amendment, because that's why them in either place we shop at promote, invest in these prisons, okay? Not only that, you doing exactly what the white racist people who voted for Trump want you to do. You know? And then two, you don't realize that death is not temporary. That's permanent. You know? Um, and is it, just like you would take someone else's life, they could take yours too. It could be like a food chain in the jungle. So I don't get this idea repeating what Tupac and Biggie went through. Even Selena was not a gangster rapper. She's a Tejano singer. She was killed. Y'all don't know one thing. Who are these parents of these young people? Can y'all please, y'all Generation X's and y'all baby boomers, something wrong with y'all. Not relating to the young people about this. Y'all, and like I said, my hearts and prayers go out to the family, because into his soul, it's sad to see this mess goes on. I'm just, y'all repeating what we went through in the 90s when we had Tupac and Biggie killed for no reason at all. So my question is, what are you doing this for? I mean, what's the purpose? Do y'all really want to be white men's niggas? I'm sorry to say that. And Latin niggas, oh, you got black in you too, Latino, Spanish and Indian and black. I mean, where you want to hide it now? Do y'all really want to be in Trump getting everybody from the hood and doing the immigration? I mean, God dog, do you want to be the next prior president complex and just taking someone's life? You know different than that white dude that shot the folks down there in Florida in that school. You know different in Houston in that Santa Fe shooting. You know different than that man. And I know I talk about it, but I'm talking about people who doing detrimental harm to me. Okay? That I don't go first hand and do. And ain't nobody trying to stop that but enable it. That's the problem. No, that's a whole different subject. Social media arguments should not lead to go kill somebody. Y'all that stupid. You can make all death threats, but don't forget there's always a person worse than you around. And you know that killer who did this is like any other killer know that when your weapon is not around you, you're vulnerable to get used against you too. So, and you know that when you die, and none of us are perfect, but it's most likely it's a mortal sin you're not going to where you want to go, if you do believe in it, going to heaven. So is it that worth it to go purposely kill somebody because of social media arguments? Because someone dissed this, someone said this, does it got to go to that level? You know, only time they get physical when they put your hand on you or to do some bodily harm, and you have your Second Amendment right, self-defense. But just random see because this dude said this, that dude said that, okay, freedom of speech of this country. If a white race dude called me a nigga, should I go there and be the next slave in the go just kill the person? I just be verbal with it. On time I get physical, if it get physical from his standard first. Know your legal procedure. But to go kill Xxxtentacion because he said this. And like I said, if it ain't nobody in the rap game of color, I do believe it's the Ku Klux Klan involved because of that music video. I'm sorry. Because they did threat. It got worse. The threats got worse. Not only was what happened in California over the Drake situation, and with his rappers down in California he had beef with. No, let's be real. It got worse with that video with the white child. Y'all better look into that. Besides thinking it's some rapper that you don't like and you heard her, I'm talking who say he should. Besides, you have to keep your eyes open all levels. Because I do believe that it had something to do with that video. It didn't go, it wasn't just them beefing with other rappers of color. It was also because with the video with the white child being lynched. Y'all need to start looking in your surroundings, look around everywhere. I'm telling y'all, I do believe that. I don't think it's just some thug brother or some thug Latino brother. I think it's a white person involved in this, especially a Klansman. Because y'all remember they threatened Xxxtentacion. He said he had a bunch of threats. And y'all know it's like Texas is hardly no different than Florida when it comes to the judicial system. You know what I'm saying? Because you got white racist people, government in the state as judges, lawyers, police officers. And you don't think that they probably, at least they probably pay somebody of color to do it? That goes on too. Some coon or Latino coon. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. George Zimmerman is a mixed coon. Okay? They do use people of color to do this mess. Y'all need to start looking at it. Look at all directions. So I do believe that it's not just, I don't think it's just somebody of color he had an argument with. In the rap game, I think it has to do with the Klan too. And y'all know that, and you know, like I said, how I bash Kodak Black, how he went to Port St. Lucie, Florida. Yeah, because anyone know on Jerry Springer, back in the 90s, if you look at some old Jerry Klan videos, it tell you at the bottom, they in Port St. Lucie. That's like here in Texas. Vada, Texas is a Klan town right there by Beaumont in Louisiana border. That's no different. So I'm just looking at in all areas. I'm not just looking in the hip hop game, doing a Biggie, remaking Biggie and Tupac mess. I'm also looking at the playing situation too, because they did the nationals, white nationals did threaten Xxxtentacion. So y'all gotta look at that too. Look at that. Look at all areas. Y'all do conspiracy. I don't believe this is Illuminati sacrifice. I get tired of hearing that mess. I think it's also to do with that video he did last year. Because the threats got worse when it came to that. Remember, you ain't dealing with no street people. You deal with folks who thugs happen to be white. They got power in this country, especially in Trump America with 3Ks in it. So I don't just think that's just some thug brother. I think some white thugs that have big dunks kind of people too. This is not, I'm not no disrespect. I'm just letting y'all know y'all need to do more research and just look at the all areas. Don't look at one part of the area. Because I don't think the threats got worse. Y'all believe, put the comment section. The comment section should be open. Comment section is open. I'm going to read the comments and I will answer this. So go ahead, and those who watching the video, please make a comment. I will go ahead and talk. I'm not making a speech. So go ahead and make some questions retaining to this. Not pertaining to this, excuse me. Not to something else. Don't ask about no racism or other videos or what other artists, whatever. We are talking about Xxxtentacion's death. And like I say, I don't think it's just some hip hop thug, gangster hood booger. I think it's also someone who a gangster in a dunce camp. You tell me if I'm wrong, cause y'all, I'm sorry, but my heart goes out to the family and y'all. We gonna talk about this, but we can tell these young people stop acting a fool. First of all, please stop repeating what happened with East Coast, West Coast. Please, I grew up at that time. I was in high school during that time. Please do not repeat the Biggie and Tupac mess and East Coast Death Row and Bad Boy mess. Please do not repeat it. Okay? You young people, stop being ignorant, please. The ignorance can get you killed. You better start picking up that books, and it ain't perfect. The Bible do say it ain't perfect, but I know this. People perish of a lack of knowledge. Stop calling yourself niggas. That too. You better make it do change in hip hop. I believe this situation stop happen because this is a wake up call. This death, and I don't care what anybody say, is a wake up call, especially to y'all young people, because y'all adults now, y'all not kids no more. Past 18 years old and over, it's time to act like grown men. All that social media trying to start beef with somebody so you can get some street cred and fame, please. We have beef, but I keep it cordial on a non-physical level. Okay? Until it get physical, that's the only time you get physical. When the first throw blow or try to, that's, you know what I'm saying, like I said about like Mala Negra, that she said on DJ Play that they got the N-word threats. Baby, you better start praying your 911 songs and pray the uh, um, Justo Heads, the Just Judge Novena, and you better go ahead and get your epistle, sister, my Latino sister. You better go ahead and get your epistle and make sure all your security is very on, like the Secret Service. Baby, you better start doing that. Stop over here overlooking that. That's a sign. That's right. I'm always keep my eyes open and watching my back wherever I go. Y'all know what I've been through with bullying in school and family and stuff like that. So people do me wrong at jobs and the people in the hood, by whatever. I always keep my eyes open. I always make sure what I'm dealing with. You can't trust people regardless of their color and race and gender and even religion. They gotta prove they're trustworthy with you. You can't, not the other way around. I'm telling you, my young people, please do not repeat this death row, bad boy, East Coast, West Coast, Tupac and Biggie scenario. Please, we do not need a remake of that. Okay? At least even with Drake and Pusha T, it ain't physical. I heard it trying to do that, what's it called, with Jay Prince, y'all better leave Jay Prince. I'm tell y'all right now, I don't know the man, I ain't trying to get involved, Yeah, but y'all better leave Mr. Sir Joe Prince, Jay Prince. You better leave that man alone. That man, no, I just keep my mouth shut. Just put this way, that's the H-Town shit. You better leave that mess alone. Y'all young people, stop it. Yeah, you playing with fire. If some holy water going near that man, if I have be very real, some holy water around me and holy oil. But truth of the matter is, y'all need to stop with this fighting and killing each other. Unless a person out of self-defense throw the first blow of bullet, that's the only time you do that. Not first hand just go and kill anybody. Because it can happen to you or even your own family. Y'all don't look at that consequence of that. It can happen beside somebody in the hood or the body. It can happen to you with a person with a badge. Y'all know that these race cops are thug gangsters in these police. So is it worth it to try to do that? No. It's called like it is. And they said, well, you said no. I'm talking about people who did me bodily harm, try or threaten to do. That's when I bring up killing somebody. I'm like, don't you try to act like I'm a hypocrite, dog. I don't go first hand trying to start something with somebody and kill them. That's not my nature. Yeah, I'm bipolar type 1, but I'm talking about defensive mechanism. That's a different story. And I'm a liberal, but I do believe in the Second Amendment. And trust me, yes, I do believe in the Second Amendment. I don't care what they better not get rid of it because the school should. They better not use that. They better not. You got to protect yourself. You we only have once. And like I say, y'all artists out there, y'all need to be armed for self-defense, not to go kill some random people. Self-defense. Second Amendment. Self-defense. And my question is about this murder. I want to ask, where were the bodyguards with to Xxxtentacion? He's a main artist. He had a lot of beef with other artists and even with the Ku Klux Klan. Why are y'all not with y'all with this? Because I'm sorry, if you are a major artist, you cannot go by yourself these days. You got stalkers, you got folks. I mean, look what happened to Chris Brown. Nowadays you got racist women trying to set you up like that white woman did to Chris Brown. I mean, really, and really, sister from University of Houston, that sister was really voodoo. I think she's African or something, and she broke in Chris Brown. You can exactly. You better start getting some people armed security, armed police officers with you. You better start paying that buku money with them, and you better start packing if you don't have a record. They need to kind of change that. I do believe that because I believe if Xxxtentacion was access to a weapon to protect himself not to commit crimes, he probably protected. But my question is, where was security? He's a main artist. That he has a lot of issues going on social media, and it wasn't safe for him to walk out. It's like even Michael Jackson was trying to do. Michael Jackson had a lot of enemies. I'm sorry, but when you have enemies that live in the house, and I do believe that Doctor did kill him. I do believe, I'm not care anybody say, I believe Dr. Murray, whatever name, Coran Murray, I do believe he killed, because there's no way where you gonna pay me buku money to give me money to give you a drug. I don't care how much the money is. I'm gonna lose my license and you gonna die. Okay, that money was used for. That money was used for that. What that money was used? That money was used. I mean, by give him the drug that make him go to sleep when actually it was for surgery. It's like the narcotic for surgery. It wasn't for. So why would you even give him that drug? And I don't know how much money he would give me. I wouldn't do it because is it worth losing your practice and go to jail? Really? So that Coran Murray, I don't know. Nah. But Michael Jackson was too gullible to have people around him. That's why he wanted. In this game, and I know this, when I become an artist, you can, just like in reality, you cannot trust everybody. Even the people that you look up to, you gotta keep your eyes open on them too. And some just tell me his inner circle has something to do with this too. But if it was anything in a circle, it may be social media beef, but also I do look at the Ku Klux Klan with a big eye. And y'all know Florida has a lot of them in them offices in government and everything else. Yes. Florida, you know what I'm saying? Florida have it, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot that going on, and people who even sympathize with the Klan and, you know what I'm saying, who of color. So I'm just saying that y'all need to really, really do more research on this. I don't think it's just people, brothers, in the thing. I'm thinking also with that video because remember the threats was getting big, but when you dealing with Klan, which is the notorious group in the country, and instead of talking about MS-13 being the worst group or whatever gang, excuse me, the cool thing is the worst terrorist organization in the United States and have a history since after slavery. So MS-13 has nothing to, you know what I'm saying, that's in El Salvador, yes, it's in here too, but they don't have that power like the Klan do. The nation Islam don't have that power. You know what I'm saying? So don't bring up these people, and then to please get Black Lives Matter, Latino Lives Matter, and never out your mouth about who's the terrorist organization and racist, because they're not racist. It's about time to start African and Hispanic people and name American people getting shot by police who favor the white criminals over or white people over people of color. Let's call it like it is. Now, but this is my point. Do y'all think Xxxtentacion and like I said, I was crying when I heard the news. It really hurt me. It really hurt me because I remember being 20 years old trying to become famous. You know what I'm saying? I know about the issues back the nose and all that. I only met him one time on November 99. I get up there, I went, you know, I remember at 20 years old, I had my first acting gig. I was an extra of the movie King of the World. You know, the movie that came out with Terrence Howard playing Muhammad Ali back in 2000 in January. We had what the NRG Stadium is, but that was Astrodome. Was Selena performed and everything else when she before the big concert when she before she passed away before the concert she had the small concert in El Dorado Ranch before she passed away. And I remember my first acting gig, and I was the extra for Friday, Saturday, Sunday before Christmas of '99. And I remember I was 20 years old. I was 20 years old. I remember '79 baby. That's really sad. I just call it like it is. Y'all people stop acting a fool. Just please. You're grown. You know, so teenagers, but stop acting a fool. Learn for us older people. We went through that situation. Not everybody, but just a lot of people. We like a lot of homies that passed away. Even, we had homies, especially when the gangster came in the thug life, Mi Vida Loca, the cholo stuff and the gangster stuff was in. We had a lot of homies passed away. You play the song Crossroads with the Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know what I'm saying? And is it worth it to take someone's, I mean, I'm just gonna, y'all, I'm sorry. I mean, I was crying, and then y'all saw me, but my tears kind of did dry out right now. But it's just saying. I remember at 20 years old. This is sad, Lord Jesus. It is. It's called like this. Completely sad. Is it worth it? I'm just calling it is to take someone's life because of social media drama. You know, is it worth it, y'all? Come on now. I don't get that. It don't make any sense to. First off, before I try to close this video, let's get the moon side to his name. Let's see. like I said, I'm sorry. I was just, yeah, my sounds horrible. I'm serious, y'all. This is sad, y'all. This is sad, y'all. I'm just called like this. This is. I see somebody's on here. Hold on, let me charge my phone. If you got any questions before I try to close the video concerning this tragic situation, whoever's watching this video, I see one person on my end. Go ahead and type on there. The comment section is open. And anybody see someone watching my video, can y'all start making comments? The comment section is open. I'm going to, in a couple more minutes, I'm just going to just rest for a bit, close the video, because this is sad. We gotta stop living the edge. Stop living on the edge. Stop chasing waterfalls, y'all. Just call it is. Start taking precaution and be rational with your life. Either I get crazy, and I can pull. I stay prayed up, no doubt. I'm sorry because without any, this is me speaking, and this is my spirit talking. I'm a sinner just like anybody else, okay? But I stay prayed up. I'm always praying every day because you never know when it's your life, your last breath in this earth. You have very evil people in this world, even in your own family. And I have a testimony of that. And I suggest me y'all do that. And it's up to you. I don't pull it by his hand. Start praying, you know. Really. So, all right, y'all. So nobody's not watching. I gotta go.